New Tesla battery will last 100 years. We've all watched as Tesla dominates the car industry, and now their team of researchers in Canada has made a scientific breakthrough. A battery that can last for 100 years. I know, that sounds impossible. But nothing should look impossible anymore with the significant scientific advancements of our time and age. Tons of inventions have been made that years ago would have been presumed impossible. We all know reducing production cost and spurring mass adoption of electric cars is Tesla's main priority. Dr. Dahn and his team at Dalhousie University in Halifax, Canada, have been working exclusively with Tesla since 2015. Tesla recently renewed their contract with Dahn's team. Two great minds, Dr. Chongyin and Dr. Metzger, have been added to their team. Let's go deep into the details of the scientific breakthrough discovered by this fantastic team. There are two categories of batteries: storage and chemical types. The chemical batteries, also known as the one-cycle type, power radios, pacemakers, and flashlights. They have a lifespan that calculates the consumption of the chemical materials inside. The difference between the energy level and the several materials used brings about the primary voltage. The lifespan and performance of that battery solely depends on the electrolyte's chemical mixture that fills the container. What changes the older flashlight-style battery into the new-age alkali battery is the electrolyte mixture, which possesses both a zinc casing and a carbon anode. The shelf life and energy life are lengthened. As a result, those chemicals stop the damage caused by zinc breakout and leakage. The first known lithium batteries worked only at 50 degrees Celsius below in the Canadian Arctic conditions, because sulfur dioxide was used under pressure as an electrolyte instead of water. These batteries were used by the aircraft's emergency locator beacons carried by an aircraft, but they were found to be poisonous, so banned immediately. They started using early alkali-used ELTs for aircraft emergency locator beacons. This shows how vital the chemicals used in these batteries are. John B. Goodenough is the inventor of the lithium battery, and he's currently 98 years old. Storage batteries possess a different chemical structure that is not like the one-cycle battery that consumes the chemical components. A storage battery is more at rest and stable, so there's no need for energy to be present, which can cause corrosion or consumption of standard electrochemical service. Make a lead-acid battery with the acid separately, even in its dry form, by simply adding the dry liquid acid plus filtered water and getting your battery working. If you store them in separate states for 100 years, they will continue to work. But Tesla's breakthrough changes everything. There's a battery that could last for a century, but the venerable nickel-iron or NiFe battery was made obsolete for automotive use. The disadvantage of the NiFe battery is a much lower maximum current drain. Plus, they have a high self-discharge current. They can go flat, even without being used for some days. However, they last forever and are not damaged by short circuits either left discharged or overcharged. An electric vehicle battery is also known as a traction battery. They are rechargeable batteries, specifically lithium-ion and lithium polymer batteries, typically made for a larger electric charge capacity or energy capacity used for electric power motors of a hybrid electric vehicle and battery electric vehicles. This battery varies from starting, lighting, and ignition batteries, as these are designed to power up over a given period and are batteries with deep cycle batteries. These batteries are characterized by their greater energy density, specific energy, and most importantly, power-to-weight ratio to reduce the car's weight. For better performance, smaller and lighter batteries are preferred. One of the toughest challenges in battery design is maximizing the battery's lifespan and increasing the battery's energy density. We can still notice a trade-off between lifespan and energy, even within the family of lithium-ion batteries. At Tesla's event 2020, we can recall that they unveiled their new 4680 battery cell and a new battery architecture constructed around the new cell. This was inspired by the aerospace innovation of, rather than building fuel tanks inside the airplane wings, producing airplane wings as fuel tanks. So with the inspiration, Tesla constructed a battery pack that acts as a body structure, connecting the rear and front underbody parts. This design lowers the number of features and the total weight of the battery pack, enabling Tesla to increase efficiency and, of course, the range of its electric vehicles. So the battery pack is bonded with cells, offering shear exchange between the steel lower and upper face sheets. This takes out most of the center body parts, while providing an advanced polar moment of inertia and greater torsional rigidity. This shows that Tesla has been making bold moves in the EV industry, especially the batteries, because this is the stronghold of every vehicle, whether electric or not. Did you know how Tesla described the partnership with a Canadian scientist in 2015? They said Dahn is on the verge of developing Li-ion batteries at a lower cost, increased energy density, and improved lifetime. This collaboration is a natural fit. This dream appeared to have come to pass with the ongoing research. Dahn added 2 more amazing minds to their team to improve the research group's ability to file for this outstanding battery patent on behalf of Tesla. Dr. Chongyin Yang is from the University of Maryland in the United States and is the current Tesla Canada's research chair. For 13 years, been working on energy conversion and storage. Meanwhile, Dr. Michael Metzger brings an excellent background in battery design with intensity in desalination. He is also a former Bosch scientist. This Tesla team recently wrote a research paper called Lithium Nickel Manganese Cobalt Oxide as a greater alternative to lithium iron phosphate for a longer-lived, low-voltage lithium-ion cells. It was published in the Journal of Electrochemical Society. JES, known as Journal of Electrochemical Society, is the flagship journal of the highly acclaimed The Electrochemical Society. It has been publishing continuously since 1902. The research paper focuses on allowing for a higher number of charging cycles by using a nickel-based battery. The researchers stated those nickel-manganese cobalt cells, balanced and charged to 3.8 volts, show a smaller capacity fade, greater coulombic efficiency, and larger energy density than lithium iron phosphate battery cells, and are calculated to yield lifetimes close to a century, 100 years, at 25 degrees Celsius or 77 degrees Fahrenheit. A fantastic lifetime at high temperature is shown with electrolytes that contain, here comes a doozy, lithium bisfluorosulfonilamide salt, well above those provided by conventional lithium hexafluorophosphate electrolytes. That was a mouthful. The researchers wrote, to complement cycling results and examine the reasons for the enhanced performance of the nickel, manganese, and cobalt cells. Ultra-high precision colorimetry and electrochemical impedance spectroscopy are used. Here's the translation. This incredible new technology needs fewer battery cells. It solves the problem of material shortages and reduces the cost of the electric vehicle battery. Although maintaining a temperature of 25 degrees Celsius and 77 degrees Fahrenheit may not yet be possible in real-world conditions, it is possible in an ideal or theoretical world. Tesla has one of the best thermal management systems that is currently available in the market and to the general public. We must be aware that relatively stable temperatures lead to longer battery life. Tesla battery life is affected by driving habits, temperature, fast charger use, and temperature. It's believed that Tesla batteries last for approximately 1,500 charge cycles. If Tesla's research team can use this battery